students, today we are again going to do metals and non-metals class 10. So today in this part we are going to study how do metals reacts with water. So before we are going to discuss the reaction of metals with water, we are going to see that this is sodium, this is potassium, this is calcium, this is magnesium, then it goes on. So here potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, potassium and sodium, they are very reactive metal. I repeat again, potassium and sodium, they are very reactive metal. This potassium and sodium, they react violently along with water. So very reactive metal such as potassium and sodium, they react violently with water. The molecular formula of water is H2O. So when I write H2O, please do not get confused that this is water. Along with water, to produce hydroxide of metal and hydrogen gas. So here you see very reactive metal, potassium and sodium, they react with water violently, they react with water to produce hydroxide of metal and hydrogen gas. So here if you allow potassium to react with water, the chemical reaction will be potassium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So here one hydrogen, here two hydrogen, here becomes three hydrogen, but here is two hydrogen. So it is not balanced. So you put it here 2 to the 4. Again here it is 3. So you put it here 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. It is balanced. 2 oxygen, it is balanced. But here 2 potassium, so here 2 potassium. So 2 potassium reacts with 2 water molecules to produce 2 potassium hydroxide molecule plus hydrogen molecule. So this is how metal reacts with water. But this is very reactive metal, it reacts with water to produce hydroxides of the metal. Now sodium, it reacts with water to produce sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So when you represent hydrogen gas, you put an arrow mark upside. The reason is hydrogen is a very reactive metal. It always tries to go upward. So this arrow mark represents that hydrogen is the light gas. So here sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So here is 3 hydrogen. So you put it here 2 to the 4. So again you put it 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen is 4 hydrogen. 2 oxygen. So 2 sodium. So you put here 2 sodium. So this is how very reactive metal reacts with water. Now let us see again other metals like calcium, then magnesium, then aluminum. How do they react? Iron, how do they react? So different metals react with water at different conditions. For example, this magnesium will not react with water at normal temperature. So magnesium will react with water only on boiling. So heat, this is the symbol of heat. When you heat magnesium along with water, that is on boiling, it will produce magnesium oxide. So here it will not form magnesium hydroxide. Here the less reactive metal, when they react with water, it will form oxides of metal. and it will release hydrogen gas. So question may come, how do magnesium reacts with water? So question may come like this. So your answer will be, on boiling magnesium reacts with water to produce magnesium oxide and hydrogen gas. So question comes here, how do magnesium reacts with water? So you will have to write, on boiling magnesium reacts with water to produce magnesium oxide and hydrogen gas. After that you write the chemical reaction. So in this way, how do iron reacts with water? So iron does not react with water on boiling. Iron does not react with water at normal temperature. The condition will be totally different for iron. Let us see. So question is, what condition the symbol of iron is Fe, under what condition iron reacts with water? So iron do not react with water at normal condition. Iron do not react with water on boiling also. So the condition is that so here, under what condition iron reacts with water? So on passing steam over red hot iron. What is the meaning of red hot iron? So you take a piece of iron and put it under coal and convert it into red hot, and on that red hot iron, if you pass steam, not cold water, not boiling water, but it is saying steam. When you pass steam over the red hot iron, it will produce ferroso-ferric oxide. In some of the book it will be written ferroso-ferric oxide, and in some of the book it will be written mixed oxide of iron. So when you get ferroso-ferric oxide or when you get mixed oxide of iron, you don't get confused that mixed oxide of iron is also known as ferroso-ferric oxide. So the reaction is as follows: iron plus water gives you mixed oxide of iron plus hydrogen gas. So here iron, here 3, so you multiply with 3 here, and here oxygen is 4, so you multiply with 4, hydrogen becomes 8, so you multiply with 4 here, so the equation is balanced. So in this way different metal reacts with water at different conditions. Now let us come to the next point. The next point is, how do metal reacts with dilute acid? How do metal reacts with dilute acid. I'll say dilute acids. Acid may be any acids, hydrochloric acid, it may be sulfuric acid, it may be nitric acid. So how do metal reacts with dilute acid? The formula is very simple. Metal plus dilute acid gives you salt plus hydrogen gas. Effervescence of hydrogen gas. So when we say salt, many people get confused. Many people think that the salt which we eat. Salt does not mean always that what we eat along with the curry. That is not only the salt. There are many other salts are also there. So before we discuss about this topic, just I want to tell you what is salt. So what is a salt? You assume it. Any one of you can assume what is a salt. If you can say, that is very good. So what is a salt? It is a compound. It is a compound made up of basic radical and acid radical. Salt is a compound. Salt is a compound made up of acid radical and basic radical. Basic radical. So I'll just make you a very simple. I'll say acid radical as Ar and basic radical as Br equals to salt. Basic radical and acid radical forms you salt. For example, acid radical is chlorine, basic radical is sodium, so it is sodium chloride. Another example, let us take it. Sulfate plus magnesium. So magnesium sulfate is also a salt. Another example, let us take it of salt. Many more examples. Suppose basic radical plus acid radical is salt. So we can take basic radical copper and acid radical chloride. So copper chloride is a salt. Likewise, copper sulfate, basic radical copper, sulfate. So copper sulfate is a salt. So salt does not mean always that what we eat, but it is a compound, or it is a molecule, or it is a compound made up of basic radical and acid radical, that is called salt. So we are discussing that how do metal reacts with dilute acid. So metal reacts with dilute acid to form salt and hydrogen gas. So let us see. Zinc is dipped in dilute sulfuric acid. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. Zn is zinc. So what happens when zinc is dipped in dilute sulfuric acid, H2SO4? So you see, first write it down. Zinc is dipped in sulfuric acid. So what it will form? Basic radical, and sulfate is acid radical, and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Hydrogen gas will be liberated. So it is very easy. Zinc, when dipped in dilute sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate is formed. Zinc sulfate is formed, and hydrogen gas is liberated. zinc sulfate is formed and hydrogen gas is liberated. Now let us come to the topic called Aquaresia. In your page number 44, you open up your page number 44. There is a topic called Aquaresia. Aquaresia. Okay, what is this Aquaresia? Aquaresia is called, in Latin language, it is called royal water. Royal water. So how it is formed? It is formed with a combination of two acids, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Hydrochloric acid 3 part and nitric acid 1 part. Hydrochloric acid 3 part and nitric acid 1 part forms Aquaresia. This is a very strong acid, very strong acid. You know that gold does not react with water, gold does not react with oxygen, gold does not react with acid. But when you dip gold in Aquaresia, the gold will get dissolved. So, question may come like this. You see in your book there is mention about Aquaresia as royal water. In Latin language it is called royal water, and it is formed between HCl and nitric acid in the ratio of 3:1. 3:1 meaning is hydrochloric 3 part, nitric acid 1 part. Now this Aquaresia is such a strong substance that it can even dissolve gold. So question may come like this, that a person pretending to be a goldsmith. So this is a very common sense question. In day-to-day life also, your mother may face such kind of problem in your absence. So you can teach your mother, or in absence of your father, when you are present, a person may come pretending as a goldsmith and will say that the old gold which has already lost its color or which has already lost its sparkling, may say that he will come and help it to sparkle your gold. So they will use a kind of solution which will make the gold sparkle. But in presence of you, even when your eyes are open, they can steal your mother's gold by using this Aquaresia. They will use it to clean the gold will become sparkle, but at the same time your gold, the quantity of your gold will get decreased. So question may come, a person pretending to be a goldsmith told your mother to bring back the sparkling color of the gold. So what is the substance that he used? So that is none other than Aquaresia. So the previous topic which I have taught you from these metals and non-metals regarding of how do metal reacts with oxygen, and today we are teaching you how do metals react with water and how do metals react with dilute acid. All those questions and answers you will get it from MyLi app.
Stay home, stay safe, do it for yourself, do it for your family, do it for India. Let's break the chain of COVID-19. We can overcome it. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.